All right, let's talk about something every business deals with, finding the best deal. But when it comes to your suppliers, is the best deal really just the one with the lowest price tag? Today, we're going to dive into why that kind of thinking might be holding you back and how a smarter, more strategic choice can pay off big time for years to come. Okay, so this is the big one, right? It's the question at the heart of so many decisions. You see that low price, and your brain just lights up thinking about all the money you're saving. But what if I told you that focusing on that single number could be one of the riskiest moves you can make? Let's bust this myth wide open. And this is the perfect way to picture it. That price tag, it's just the tip of the iceberg. What everyone sees is the stuff above the water, the short-term savings, that immediate drop in costs. But the hidden reality, the stuff lurking right below the surface, that's where the real costs are hiding. We're talking about product recalls from shoddy quality, damage to your reputation from missed deadlines, and losing out because your supplier can't innovate with you. That's the stuff that can sink your entire business. And that right there is what we call the price-only trap. It is so easy to fall into, but trust me, it's incredibly difficult to climb back out of once you're in it. See, here's the thing you've got to remember. Picking a supplier isn't like buying paper clips. It is a foundational business decision. The company you choose today is going to directly impact your product's quality, how exposed you are to risk, and your total costs for a very, very long time. It's a strategic partnership, not just another transaction. Okay, so if chasing the lowest price is a total trap, what are you supposed to do? What's the alternative? Well, let's walk through a much smarter, more solid way to make this critical decision. The answer is something called multi-criteria evaluation. Now, it sounds kind of fancy, but honestly, the idea behind it is super simple and really powerful. Instead of just looking at one thing, price, you look at potential partners across a whole range of factors that actually determine success. Things like quality, how reliable they are, their tech, the whole shebang. And look, this isn't just some nice idea I'm throwing out there. Study after study shows that businesses that use this multi-criteria approach end up with way stronger supply chains, better products, and a whole lot fewer expensive surprises down the road. It's a data-backed strategy, plain and simple. Want to see this in the real world? Well, who does it better than pretty much anyone on the planet? Apple. Their supply chain is the stuff of legend, and how they choose their suppliers is an absolute masterclass in looking way, way beyond that price tag. First up, Apple is laser-focused on capability. This isn't just about, can you make this part? It's about, can you make this part at the insane scale we need? Can you hit our crazy deadlines? And can you handle the complexity of our global operation? It's all about proven, rock-solid excellence. Next is precision. We all know that feeling when you hold an Apple product right, the perfect fit and finish. That does not happen by accident. Apple vets its suppliers to make sure they can meet unbelievably tight standards and maintain flawless quality. For them, a supplier's obsession with precision is completely non-negotiable. And third, and this is huge, is technology readiness. Apple is always looking to what's next. So they pick partners who are not only great today, but who are also investing in the tech and innovation that's going to be needed for the products of tomorrow. They're not just hiring for a gig, they're picking a partner for the long haul. Okay, so the Apple way is obviously impressive, but how do you actually do this for your business, no matter its size? Let's break it down into a really practical tool you can start using immediately, the vendor scorecard. The whole process is really straightforward. First, you just list out your criteria. What actually moves the needle for you? Is it quality, delivery speed, tech? Second, you give each of those a weight based on how important it is. Maybe quality is 40% of your decision, while price is only 10%. Third, you score each supplier on, say, a scale of 1 to 10 for every single criterion. And finally, you just do the math to get a final weighted score. And boom, here's how it all comes together. Just look at this. Supplier B is cheaper, no doubt. They got a 9 out of 10 on price. But Supplier A absolutely crushes it on quality and technology, the two things we decided were most important. So when you run the numbers, Supplier A comes out on top with a 7.9 versus B's 7.6. This is how you make a decision based on total value, not just the initial cost. It's a game changer. So when you start thinking this way, and when you start using a tool like this, you're not just making a better choice. You're actually building a real, sustainable, strategic advantage for your business. All right, let's boil it all down. What are the key takeaways? Number 1, cheapest does not equal best. The lowest price can hide a world of pain. Number 2, score your suppliers objectively.
Use a tool like the scorecard to take the emotion out of it and make a decision based on data. And number 3, and this is maybe the most important, change your goal from just finding a vendor to building a true partnership with a supplier who adds real value.
And that really just leaves us with one final question for you to think about. Take an honest look at your own business. Are your suppliers just vendors, people who sell you stuff, or are they genuine strategic partners who are invested in your success? The answer to that question, well, it could change everything.